Good day, good evening. My name is Samson Lee. I'm the founder and CEO of 𝐷 Partners. 𝐷 Partners is an award-winning AI-powered global decentralized investment banking group. We are also a professional consulting firm in fintech and digital asset space. Today, we are very honored to be here to present to you a revolutionary project, 𝐷 Coin is the brainchild of and is driven by the legendary Mr. Chen Heng-Fai. Throughout his illustrious career, he has created 4 unicorns and now set to embark the 5th unicorn, 𝐷 Coin. 𝐷 Partners is very honored to be the lead consultant for designing and structuring this 𝐷 Coin, and also act as the global coordinator for the distribution. 𝐷 Coins represents a true convergence between the conventional capital market and the digital asset space. By combining Mr. Chen's previous track records of creating 48 times return for all his public listed companies, and 𝐷 Partners' previous successful track records for the digital asset space, we are very excited to create 𝐷 Coin together and taking STO and security tokenization and digitized security space to a new frontier. Through 𝐷 Coin, investors will be able to co-invest with Mr. Chen alongside with his 5th unicorn in the making. 𝐷 Coin can provide a convenient and secure platform for investors around the world to be able to invest in exponential growth opportunity exists in any financial markets around the world without any geographical and foreign exchange barrier. Here, I'm very proud to present to you 𝐷 Coin.
Hello and welcome. My name is Andrew Stuber, and I would like to thank you for joining us as we talk about liquid value coin, where our goals are managing liquidity, optimizing value, and monetizing opportunities while targeting exponential growth. First things first is our disclaimer. Obviously very important to show this before we get started. Now we can get into the good stuff. I always say that it's important first to know why a company operates as opposed to what or how they do things, as most people buy into why you do things rather than what or how you do them. Our vision here at LVC is to bring wealth inclusion to the world by diminishing the boundaries between nations and empowering the underserved investors. Our mission is to provide a fully compliant and safeguarded investment platform that can allow global investors to enjoy exponential growth opportunities around the world alongside a renowned unicorn maker. Let's talk a little bit about Liquid Value Inc. Liquid Value Inc. is a U.S. corporation set up under the conventional Special Purpose Acquisition Company, or SPAC, structure, optimized to be used in the digital asset ecosystem for issuing security tokens and formulated for capital raising through security token offerings, STOs, creating a new structure, namely STO SPAC. Under the STO SPAC structure, 𝐷 Inc. will issue 𝐷 Coin, a security token backed by 𝐷 Inc.'s assets. As a STO SPAC, 𝐷 Inc. is a holding company that has no operations but launching STO with the intention of acquiring assets with the proceeds of the STO. The assets to be acquired will be mainly liquid assets, such as publicly traded companies with M&A potential. 𝐷 Inc. aims to create exponential growth and ROI for its investors through a combination of conventional capital markets and the digital asset ecosystem, and maximize shareholder value through conventional stock markets and digitized security exchanges. In order to do this, we have assembled a great team led by our chairman, Mr. Chen Heng-Fai. Additional members of our corporate leadership team include Frank Huzel, Samson Lee, and me, Andrew Stuber. Our leadership team brings a wealth of experience, know-how, and insight that will help to accomplish the goals we have set, especially Mr. Chen Heng-Fai, also known as the game changer and unicorn maker, has a track record of over 45 years of success in business, spanning across many different industries such as banking, travel, real estate, and clean energy, just to name a few. During that span, Mr. Chen has become known as an expert in company restructuring, having successfully restructured over 35. We have chosen just 4 of those companies to show here as an example the level of success he has been able to achieve throughout the years. These 4 companies have an approximate current market cap of over $18.5 billion USD and growing. But more importantly, they are bringing in profits of over $1 billion USD per annum. These have been either saved from the verge of bankruptcy or started from the ground up by Mr. Chen. 𝐷 Enterprises was taken from the verge of bankruptcy, restructured, and is now listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. GMRE, or Global Medical REIT, was both founded and funded by Mr. Chen from the start, and is doing very well on the New York Stock Exchange. Sing Express Land Limited and China Gas were both restructured from the verge of bankruptcy and are currently doing very well, one listed on the Singapore Stock Exchange and the other listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Because of his successful track record, Mr. Chen has been featured in both newspaper articles and broadcast news. Let's take a closer look at his banking achievements. His previous bank was recognized in the top 21 amongst all publicly traded banks for best performance. He was ranked number 13 by Seattle Times in the annual Northwest Top 100 Publicly Traded Companies. His bank was ranked and recognized at number 6 in the state of Oregon, ahead of companies like Nike, Microsoft, Costco, AT&T, and Amazon. More impressive, his bank was recognized for 5 consecutive years of zero loan loss, something extremely hard to accomplish. Mr. Chen has created so much value for those that participated with him. Had you invested in the former APB with Mr. Chen and also exited with him, you would have enjoyed a 63-time multiple on your investment. Very recently, in the past month even, you can see here 2 cases of companies currently under Mr. Chan's leadership and how he has been able to generate tremendous liquidity and value growth on both the Singapore Stock Exchange and the New York Stock Exchange. That's pretty amazing. I know I would definitely love to be a part of that growth. Taking on the role of lead consultant and global coordinator is the team at CoinStreet Partners. Leading that team as founder and CEO is Samson Lee. CoinStreet Partners is an award-winning AI-powered global decentralized investment banking group and a professional fintech and digital asset consulting firm. While there are other firms that assist with issuing of tokens, CoinStreet Partners provides proprietary end-to-end digital asset lifecycle management. CoinStreet understands the importance of not just issuing the token, but also the importance of managing the digital asset in an end-to-end life cycle. CoinStreet has very in-depth skills and experience on how to combine and leverage both the traditional financial system and the decentralized financial system operating on blockchain. Combining the know-how, experience, and expertise of Mr. Chen in the traditional finance world with the experience, know-how, and insight of CoinStreet in the digital financial world, we have developed the liquid value coin. We all know that liquidity and market value are most important for any enterprise. Absence of either of the two could be detrimental to the company, and so we have developed the liquid value coin. LV Coin, or LVC, is a security token that is issued by Liquid Value Inc., an STO SPAC company established in the USA. LVC is an equity-backed digital share in a tokenized format and is proportionally backed by the liquid assets on a fully audited, totally transparent balance sheet. LVC is fully compliant with U.S. security laws Reg D, 506C exemption, and Reg S. There are 2 methods to capitalizing LV Inc. for acquisition of liquid assets. The first one is to raise funds through an STO, then use the proceeds to acquire assets for LV Inc. The second is for the sponsors to inject capital and/or assets into LV Inc., then raise funds through the STO to repay the sponsors. The market value of LVC will always be directly correlated to the book value of LV Inc. LVC will be traded at licensed STO exchanges in multiple countries. It will be paired with major fiat currencies, top cryptocurrencies, and stablecoins. LVC will be minted upon capital or asset injection. The number of LVC issued for circulation is determined by our proprietary Proof of Value or POV model. LV Inc. will support the market liquidity of LVC. LVC will be built on the Ethereum network with ERC20 standard and is open to possible upgrade to new standard of Ethereum or even switching to another blockchain protocol completely. Here is a little more information on the STO SPAC structure. Traditionally, SPACs are used to raise funds through an IPO, allowing investors to contribute capital towards a fund which is then used to acquire one or more companies. STO SPACs are similar in nature. just modified to go the digital route, a security token offering via licensed security token exchanges. As you can see here, we have a full professional team lined up. We aim to uphold the highest standards with regards to compliance, comparable to an IPO. Here we outline the organization structure. DSS as the advisor, 𝐷 Investment Inc. as the lead investor, BMI Capital International as the investment bank, and CoinStreet as the lead consultant. Here's a summarized breakdown of the STO SPAC structure. We'll establish the STO SPAC in which sponsors and public investors can participate via STO. All proceeds will be custodianed by the trustee and will only be used towards acquiring of target assets. This chart shows a more detailed breakdown of the workflow. Starting with the lead investor, they have two paths here. The first path is to inject capital towards the asset acquisition and put the asset into the SPAC. Another path is to directly inject the asset into the SPAC itself. Through the SPAC company, we will then create an asset-backed token based on the balance sheet of Liquid Value Inc. We will then offer the tokens to global private investors through a security token offering. The proceeds of the STO will then go back to the SPAC. In the case that the asset or capital is being loaned by the sponsors, the proceeds will be used to repay that. If not, the proceeds will be used towards further acquisitions. As you see there in the small box, there are some of the targeted companies that we have for acquisition. For the private investors, they will be able to trade those tokens via licensed security token exchanges. We are working with multiple licensed exchanges throughout USA, Europe, and Asia. Now that we know a little bit more about the structure and workflow, let's go over some of the benefits of the security token. Some of the benefits are they're fully compliant in multiple jurisdictions, they allow you to have fractional ownership, they're programmable via smart contracts, there's higher liquidity around the clock, meaning 24 hours, they are transparent and immutable, cost efficient and have a quick settlement time, they have access to both public and private deals, with the ability to have a quick exit via XTO exchanges. Now let's go over some of our targeted assets. The first asset targeted is a Singapore Stock Exchange listed Singapore E-Development, or SED. SED is an investment holding company engaged in four main businesses: international property land development, biohealth, asset management, and direct sales. SED stock will be the first targeted acquisition with the total number of available shares at 1 billion, with an offer price of USD 10 cents per share. We will raise capital in two phases, $50 million in each phase. The number of LVC tokens to be minted will be 100 million and will be offered at USD $1 per token. The next few pages highlight some of the other companies or assets that we are currently targeting. These are companies that vary in opportunities, some with potential for M&A, and for some of them, LVC will become a unique platform, allowing investors from any other country to overcome geographical or foreign exchange barriers, not just only those countries underserved by the current banking system. Providing an investment solution for people who don't want or cannot have a brokerage account in the USA, or for those that are not convenient to invest using USD. It gives them a chance to invest along with us in a diversified portfolio targeting exponential growth opportunities. Closing up here is our amazing team of directors, officers, and advisors, those making LVC possible, here to offer help and support along the way. Thank you very much.